All right. Well, anyways, I'm gonna keep. Oh, one sec. Yeah, keep going. You stare at each other. After more than 10 minutes, you begin to go. 10 minutes. He knows what he's doing.
You were too hasty.
Yeah.
Inciting Nikke's and citizens to rise up toward a third surface reclamation war.
Though we do need to do that.
Did you really think that would work?
All of you were dragging your feet. It was frustrating.
So the Queen really has descended?
Yes. I could have told. We should have told him, shouldn't we? Well, I have no problem of him knowing now. We need to know. We got 6 months, right?
Yes, she has.
Then the destruction of Eden must be true as well.
Oh, you didn't know. I thought you... I assumed you thought that was facts.
And you really are Dorothy of the Goddess Squad.
He's just being careful. Like, he came to... He's probably like 99.99% sure, but there's still that 1% uncertainty. Or 0.01% uncertainty.
Yes.
Are you gonna say the line? Oswald would have said it. Grandpa would have said it.
Right. I've known that all along.
What?
I knew you were Dorothy of the Goddesses from the moment we first met.
Dang, since that... Well, I mean, if they had a picture of Pina, then yeah, they definitely had a picture of you.
I knew those in the Ark regarded us as legends, but I didn't expect a deputy chief of all people to buy into it.
When we first met, you asked me something.
Okay.
You mentioned someone's name and asked if I knew it.
Oh, I think that did happen. This is the talk.
Oswald.
Yeah, this is the talk.
He's my grandfather, although not by blood.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
I mean, she doesn't have her weapons, right? She doesn't need her weapons. She could reach across the table if she wanted to. You spring to your feet.
You!
Please sit. Causing a scene won't help anything.
Make her feel better if you didn't explain sooner.
I'll explain.
That would be wise.
You sat back down.
Oswald, I'm coming for you. If not you, then your family and your children. I promise that I will make you die a long, miserable death.
You sat back down. You have more control than it seems.
I doubted you. I wasn't convinced that you were truly Dorothy from the Goddess Squad.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. After 100 years, the others are all serene and wise. Because they had mind switches, except Rapunzel. But
I saw through your true intentions of either destroying or taking over the Ark early on. But I couldn't bring myself to dispose of you. According to my grandfather's records, you were the most radiant goddess of victory of all.
yeah, undefeatable in battle. Well, besides slow. Well, I thought, except for those weird heretics that showed up at the end. But
My grandfather Oswald.
he loved you, Dorothy.
He allowed himself to be disgraced in order to protect you all.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
And who actually made that decision? Do you know that?
After Operation Ark Guardian ended, the Ark deliberated over what to do with the Goddess Squad.
Yeah.
They were certain you would wield influence far beyond the central government.
Which is true. I actually feel that I'm getting into that role myself. Especially if the Ark is going to be taken down. People are going to look to me. The person who can actually stop, well, me and my team, of course. The people actually stopping the heretics and the Queen when time comes.
So on the day you returned to the Ark, they mobilized every method they could to bring you goddesses down and to drag you from your pedestal.
Exactly like what just happened.
No one adored the Goddess Squad more than my grandfather.
Yeah.
He held a high enough position to oversee the entirety of Operation Ark Guardian. So he abandoned the Goddess Squad. Because it was obvious to anyone that they would be destroyed if they returned to the Ark.
More than that. Destroyed and discredited.
You honestly expect me to believe that?
Why would he lie at this point?
I know. There's no evidence of it. But back then, the central government was filled with the likes of Dobin.
I see. So they're all gone?
If you're going to lie, you should at least get your story straight. What you're saying contradicts Dobin's account considerably.
Yeah, because he was lying.
Dobin was lying.
Do you really expect me to believe you on your word alone?
Look at his actions.
There's nothing more I can say. Dobin lied to provoke you. That's all there is to it.
And you know that's what he was planning to do.
Then how did he know how Peanut died?
He got oh, you can tell her about the library. Well, I mean, you're actually not supposed to. Oh no, I think she can know the existence of it.
My grandfather apparently listened to every conversation in that temporary camp. He recorded it all in a book.
Do you have the book?
He heard everything?
I didn't know that. So even when it wasn't on?
Yes.
The machine, I mean.
It seems he originally intended to wait longer, since moving too hastily could have exposed him. But after what happened to you, he moved up the schedule. Because he feared the goddesses would crumble.
Why didn't anyone say anything? If what you're saying is true, why did he abandon us instead of telling the truth?
What would you have done if you did know the truth?
Because even if he told you that entering the Ark meant you would be placed on trial, destroyed politically, and buried under false charges, you would still insist on coming to confirm it for yourselves.
Yep. At least you would. Scarlet Rapunzel and Snow White kind of knew what's up, but Dorothy would be the leader, and she would have wanted to go in. They would have followed her.
That was how deep your trust in the Ark ran, after all. If he'd told you that there was a problem in the Ark, and that he'd contact you later, you would never have left the Ark's entrance.
That's true.
Because your concern for the Ark ran that deep.
That's true. He had to... Wow. I didn't even think about that part.
From my grandfather's perspective, he needed a lie that was convincingly realistic. A lie that would keep you away from the Ark. Even if it bred hatred, rage, or a thirst for revenge. Even if it meant you would one day return to exact that revenge. He wanted to make sure you never wished to set eyes on the Ark again.
It worked for 3 out of 4 of you. It wasn't wrong.
Then why didn't he call us back afterward?
Would you have believed him?
The Ark had long been dominated by VTC, and VTC would never have tolerated your existence.
Yeah, we need to talk about them too, eventually.
There was nothing he could do, since they were too powerful.
But you'd be happy to know someone took care of them.
So my grandfather filed a false report saying the Goddess Squad had deserted. Later, after VTC was destroyed, the situation improved. But too much time had passed at that point. There was no way to find any of you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then that means you knew what we went through. You knew my true identity when I came to the Ark, so that means you knew of my objectives too.
Yes.
Then why did you stay silent? Did you want to humiliate me?
I think he wanted to let you sort things out.
As I said before, I doubted you. It was far too obvious that you would come to the Ark for revenge after being abandoned like that.
Oh, you genuinely thought? You genuinely thought, surely there's something else, right?
So I kept watch this whole time. To determine whether you were the Dorothy of the past, or the Dorothy of the present, blinded by revenge. And I came to a conclusion.
Bit of both?
Your grandfather would have been heartbroken to see what became of the Dorothy he once knew.
I wonder about that.
But you know what? The only reason I'm this way is because of you.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. You freeze?
What did you say?
I can't speak for the entire Ark, but I apologize.
I knew Burningum was the right one. I knew it was the right one to do this.
I didn't come here for an apology.
But that's what you get. You want to lash out? I understand. You want to be angry? I understand. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Dorothy.
But hopefully that does something for you.
What do you want from the Ark?
The Ark.
Because if you just want to be loved again, you're already on the right track.
I want to seize it and get my revenge.
Revenge is already done if that's the case.
No. You cannot. As I said, I reached a conclusion after observing you.
What is that?
And my conclusion is this. You won't act against the Ark.
You mean Dorothy? I dabble a bit in fortune-telling, and I'm also good at reading faces. She doesn't have the face of someone who harms others.
Exactly what Arcana was saying, and what's been said about Dorothy often, time and time again. She lashes out, but she has rarely ever finished the job. It's like she's been stuck in a negative loop. You want to do more, but then when the chance you get to do more, you don't follow through. You need someone to talk to, really.
I could reduce the Ark to ruins right now if I wanted to.
You know you couldn't. There are 3 people outside who will not let that happen. Your chance of doing that was much earlier. But if you wanted to, when Nihilister, Endavilia, and Chatterbox were in the Ark, it was you and Rappy who stopped them. That would have been perfect. In fact, when Nihilister came inside, that was your first action. To stop Nihilister.
Perhaps. But you won't.
It's exactly what Oswald said at the beginning.
If you don't open the door this instant, I'll tear it off its hinges. You'll all be doomed.
You won't do that. You're all far too noble to do something like that.
When Dorothy was like, I'll tear the door off its hinges and enter the Ark myself, and Oswald's like, no you won't, because you're the Goddess Squad.
You had the power, the ability, the charisma, and yet you didn't. You deliberately took the long way around.
Yeah?
You saved the Ark from the brink of ruin multiple times.
Yes. Literally, without you, so much would have happened.
You were happy when Nikke's and people thanked you. As you said, you could have had your revenge at any moment you wanted, but you didn't act on it. Watching you fail to fire a single shot at Doban was what convinced me.
Yes. Yes. Despite what you're, like, that's why actions... I say some of the worst things done are done with good intentions. But why I was willing to keep giving Dorothy chances is because, again, she never crossed the line. Again, that shot on Neon was like, wait, hold up. But again, it seemed more like it was reflex. And she was currently losing it at that point. But it's more than that, she just didn't cross the line. Every single person in the Ark literally owes their lives to her. It's a fact. Even us. So, from that standpoint alone, she always should have a lot of leeway. But regardless of what her intentions were, what her actions were, everything she has done has been positive for the Ark. Even the fact of giving them the new technology. And again, they do need to start the third reclamation war.
You can't do it. Because you are a goddess.
Yep. Exactly what grandfather said.
The goddess of victory. That's why you cannot do harm to the Ark.
I compared Dorothy and Noir way back when for people who know who Noir is. That seems more accurate now.
It's pitiful in a way. You dreamed of revenge for such a long time, yet you soften immediately at the slightest recognition and respect.
Because that's all you wanted.
It's regrettable. And yet you cannot help but love Nikke's humans and humanity itself.
When's the last time someone's told her that?
It's truly sad.
As even Snow White was telling her that she's changed. And she has changed, but...
That you're destined only to be used by others, despite having the wherewithal to take revenge.
Wow.
Yet unable to go through with it.
Wow. That is... That's a... Okay, Burningum, you speaking. You speaking, bro. There's something important in there. I haven't quite gotten it yet. Let me keep going. I'll think on that.
How foolish of you.
Why, who are you to talk to me like that?
And that's precisely why. You're still the goddess of victory.
That's, I think, what it is. That's the difference. After what happened in the Goddess Fall, Dorothy left Snow White. She left, well, she had no choice but to leave Eden. She is focused on revenge. That is coloring all her actions. But it's just like, because the worst things Dorothy has done, if I can think of, she planned to use us as bait for Nihilister. Though it seemed like Dorothy was in the area, because as soon as Nihilister mentioned taking down the Queen, Dorothy showed up. The second thing was trying to take out Rappy. That's perhaps the biggest situation I can believe she acted out of character. But it was still in character because she didn't want to lose the people she cared. Like, I think what Dobin was doing, maybe given enough time, Dorothy would have fired. I don't know. But definitely that's her weak spot, is people that she cares about. She was trying to kill Rappy because she wanted Red Hood back. That was a rough deal, no matter how you sliced it. If Red Hood wasn't so adamant as soon as she heard, it's like, oh, nope, then I gotta go. That would have been harder to deal with. But everything else, since she has gotten to the Ark, she gets so close and doesn't push.
I can't leave you like this. Tell me clearly, are you an enemy or an ally? If you are our enemy, we will strike you down. But if you are still our goddess of victory, the Ark will help you.
Both options don't seem to be the greatest for her.
Without fail. We will help you become the goddess of victory once again. Humanity's hope. A true goddess.
Please, stop. Don't say any more.
I think he gets you better than even we probably did. You feel like you might start to hope again. Okay.
This is a handwritten record about you that my grandfather left behind.
He got the book. That's what she wanted. Arcana wanted this book to reach Dorothy.
Read it. You deserve that much.
Again, I hate Irie had to die. Again, I didn't like what she was doing, but she didn't deserve to die for that. But you rise from your seat and turn and walk out. He looks back at Dorothy staring blankly at the book on the table. That's better than a magazine to read. You look at Dorothy, then straighten. Please tell me you're saluting. You're saluting and saying for
There was
fighting.
something I always wanted to say to you if I ever met you.
Yep. Please, I got an image. Yeah, yes, I do. Yes, I do. The same pose Oswald gave to Red Hood.
The Ark has officially been sealed. We would like to thank the Goddess Squad once again.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I see you, bro. I see you. Okay. All right. Good luck to you, man.
For fighting on mankind's behalf, I sincerely thank the Goddess Squad.
Oh, not the... No, not pose means salute, but still, he looks...
For fighting for humanity.
Yes. He's gonna say it.
I sincerely thank the Goddess Squad.
Goddess Squad. Yep. Go ahead and slide Burningum into...
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
One of those go to characters. Go ahead. Again, I always understood he was doing what he wanted to for the Ark. And we had the Marion aspect. But now I think that's not gonna matter anymore. Especially with the Ark on a time limit. You stare blankly ahead. How you feeling? Didn't think you would hear that, did you?
No. How could I have been so foolish?
Understandable. It was understandable.
So easily.
Your mind changed? That evening, you read the book Burningum gave you, the final page. You got to hear his word. You couldn't have known. He didn't want you to know. When morning comes, you hear that a high-rank official from the central government has requested a visit. Yeah, even so you get to your feet. That's got me thinking about all of Dorothy's interactions. You know, I joked about Dorothy trying to push Red Hood off a cliff. But that fits, doesn't it? She'd never actually do it. She would make it look very convincing, but... Nah. That is sad. You sit in a chair in a visitation room. Your visitor has yet to arrive. Okay. You hear the door opening behind you. Next up. I don't suppose you do not turn around. Is it us? Footsteps draw near. Yeah, that politician side in you? Familiar scent. Marigold. Oh, you're the tea. Is it rappy? Sound of a chair being pulled across from you being pulled out and someone sitting in it. Brief silence ensues. Sound of tea being sipped from across the table is heard. You open your eyes. You look at the golden liquid swirling in the teacup. Yeah, come on. This is how you civilized people do business, right? Voice speaks from across the table. Oh!
Nothing beats a good cup of tea.
Oh no, that's even better. He made it. He probably got a good recharge.
I see you're still as picky as ever.
Yeah. You freeze and your pupils widen. You manage to lift your trembling head to look forward. He looks stressed. I wonder if he was worried about this meeting too. It truly is unfortunate that he's been here all this time. And they couldn't he took care of business. He's the reason they could contact you again. So I'm assuming then VTC was the main problem. The Ark in its current state is better. The CEOs are better. Well, aside from possibly Suyin. The deputy chiefs. Now I got no problems with both of them. We just took care of the dead weight. There's probably a lot of people in the, lower levels who are still corrupt. But I think this is a staff of the Ark we can work with. And Enoch has not completely changed, but see positive sides there too. It really is a shame. But I think shows a lesson that I learned a long time ago. There are good things. You just gotta be willing to look for them.
Miss Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy.
Commander.
Yeah. It's him. He's been here.
Thank goodness. I was worried you might not recognize me now that I'm older.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, because I'm not sure if Rapunzel would, or Scarlet. Snow White probably would, but
How?
Dorothy held on to those memories. Your thoughts come to a halt. How many times in the past have you been manipulated? Oh, that's true. First Lily Weiss, then Pina. Wariness fills your eyes.
Who are you?
You silently look at Dorothy. She looks back at you. You become certain. Yeah, he's the same person, just he's older. Same person who shared your most radiant days. Tears fall from your eyes.
You're alive.
Yep. You said the same thing to Red Hood when she showed up. Which is fair.
Ta-da! I'm still alive and kicking.
You brought back some of that old humor. I have not heard, I have not heard Andersen current time make a joke like that. I don't think a hug would be out of order, but you guys do you. You do you.
I'm sorry I couldn't come see you sooner.
Yeah, he's still injured. You know the injury that hurt him.
But you've got to admit, reuniting in a prison visitation room is quite dramatic.
I suppose.
The things you get to see when you live long enough. To think that such a noble lady would end up in a cell.
Huh. I guess that is ironic.
The others would get a real kick out of this.
She's got to come meet them. We come back with the plans. Johan might not let you in, but at least they'll come out and they'll see you again. Let it out, Dorothy. Let it out.
You haven't changed at all. There's a bit more intensity in your eyes, but you're exactly the same.
No, really.
Maybe I should have become a Nikke too. I'm the only one aging here. It's ridiculous. Do you have some kind of skincare routine? Can you
Skincare?
share it with me?
Yeah. I have never heard Andersen be, again, current time. I haven't seen his old self in him.
Please, be quiet. Can't you see? I'm crying right now.
He's trying to help.
Stop crying or you'll get me started too.
No, they killed it with these images.
The older I get, the easier the tears come. It's becoming quite the problem.
Oh, really? I haven't seen you cry once.
I've been taking all sorts of things for my health, but nothing's quite what it used to be.
Yeah.
Please, just keep it down.
Honestly, I told you not to cry.
Only the sound of Dorothy's sobs echoes through the vegetation room. You bring the tea to your lips.
Not bad at all. The leaves are good, and it's well brewed.
Well, he knows what you like.
Look at you, pretending to be elegant when you were just bawling your eyes out 2 seconds ago.
It's weird seeing him in the same room. I know it's him. But he had swag back then. He even has his hat still. And his gloves. It's always been there, but he doesn't have his. He's wearing his jacket, the way it's supposed to be worn. He's not the carefree the person that he was for obvious reasons, but still. I've always associated them with two different worlds, but no.
How long are you going to keep bringing that up?
Let me see. Until I get to tell Lilith?
Dang. Do you know? Wait, no, you do know.
I already know.
Yeah, we told you. We told you, but...
That damned queen stole Lilith's body.
Yeah.
That thing needs to die. Without a doubt. But what are you doing here right now?
You must have already heard everything.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I'm asking. You could be out there right now trying to tear the Queen's head off. So what are you doing, sitting here? On a journey of self-discovery, are you?
Perhaps.
I could say the same thing about you, Commander.
He literally can't move. He literally can't... Well, again, he couldn't before. He seemed to be healing. Let's see.
You were alive this whole time. What were you doing? And despite me already being in the Ark, why did you wait until now to...
Calm down. I'll explain everything. It's been a while since I talked about the old days. My heart's racing.
Oh, really?
Quit kidding around.
First of all, during Operation Ark Guardian, I was on the brink of death when Lilith forcibly sent me into the Ark.
Oh, no, you did. That's right. You didn't know that. How could I forget that? That was the last time he saw her.
I've always felt terrible about leaving without saying goodbye. I'm sorry. I arrived at the Ark and I received treatment, somehow managing to cling on to life.
Is he going to tell us why he attacked VTC?
By the time I woke up, decades had passed.
What? Oh. Oh, that explains it. Oh, well, no, he doesn't need to explain a dadgum thing. He woke up and went to work. That's what he did.
Those VTC bastards had forcibly induced me into a coma for all those years.
Okay, no, I take it back. He needed to explain that. Why am I even surprised? Like, honestly speaking, I don't think I can be... Like, I would have more hatred towards VTC if they were still around, but they're gone, and I think we already hit the ceiling because, again, that's the same organization that made the thing. You know the one I'm talking about.
Good grief. I'm sure that technology was never designed to be used as such.
So, VTC did that to keep you in check.
Yes. Which is interesting that they didn't just take him out. Well, no. No, they wanted Fophouse. So they needed him alive. If they didn't, they probably would have.
Yes. You heard that from Burningum?
No, I read it in the book.
Oh! Oswald put that in there?
Ah, that book. It's quite well written. Though it skims through my exploits a bit too much for my liking.
Huh.
But it was a fine book.
Really?
Anyway, after sleeping like the dead for all those years, It was thanks to a man named Arthur that I finally woke up.
Really?
I'm sorry, Arthur. I didn't take care of you the way I should have.
Oswald's son.
When I came to, my body was a wreck, and you were all, bizarrely, being called pilgrims.
Which is funny, because I think on the anniversary, it's been a while since I've seen it, but Andersen handles the pilgrim announcements. And yeah, that makes sense. You're like, why is my team being called pilgrims? What the heck?
I did some digging and used every connection I had to investigate why things ended up like this. I eventually found the culprit. It was VTC, a painfully obvious conclusion.
Yeah.
After getting myself back in shape, I heard there was an event where key figures would gather.
Princess.
So I went and paid them a little visit.
You killed them all.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, I did. I let the leader escape, though.
We should tell you about, well, nah, I don't think it matters. She's gone anyways. Are his hands a different color? I just now looking at that. Or is that just the shadow of his jacket?
My achievement was recognized. Even though it's an achievement for eliminating political enemies.
So that's why the central government was like, hey man, you alright with us?
I even rose to the position of deputy chief. After that, I tried tirelessly to find all of you. But you were just too good at running away.
Yeah.
There was no way to catch any of you.
Yeah, but they had to be. Out there fighting the Raptors for a century.
And though your personalities had changed somewhat, you were still out there fighting for humanity.
So you didn't want to disturb them?
I desperately wanted to go up there myself, but my body couldn't last a day without specialized treatment.
Yeah.
And considering the mortality rates up on the surface, sending someone else up was too risky a proposition.
That's fair. That's fair. He's like, if I can't go myself, I can't ask somebody else to do that on my behalf.
So, I left things as they were. I simply issued a directive not to attack any pilgrims since they are friendly to humanity, and to request their help instead.
Still, you could have tried at least once.
I don't know if he... I generally don't know if he could have.
How could I possibly face any of you? I fled to the Ark at the end of Operation Ark Guardian.
I did think you looked a bit nervous at the beginning.
And left you stranded for decades. The fact that I was sent here against my will doesn't change that fact.
It does to me.
So I decided to simply watch over you and help from a distance. Because the me that I am now is someone with authority without the ability to act.
Even so,
I wanted to see you. But, well, I couldn't.
You lightly tap your side with your fist. A metal thud echoes.
I can no longer be the commander who charges into battle alongside you.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. So after stepping back from the front lines, I did what I could to help with surface reclamation efforts.
So he's not getting better?
I cleaned up the mess we had for a military, rewrote our combat manuals. I worked quite hard, in whatever way I could. But things were a disaster. After 2 failed surface reclamation wars, the Ark was in shambles.
You know, I think the arc literally lasted as long as it did to make the counters team. We need something to come from all this so we can fight back. It gave us 100 years to come up with a suitable fighting force. Well, not just the counters team, Absolute Matisse as well, but...
So I've been managing the fallout ever since, right up to now. Well then, I suppose that covers my sob story.
Oh, that was very informative. Seriously, I need more information on Princess. Who the heck? Like, all we've seen was not enough for everything she supposedly has done.
You're wondering why I never came to see you after you got to the Ark, aren't you? After all, you made such a flashy entrance, appearing like an angel from above. There's no way I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's probably that's a good question.
Yes. Let's hear it.
I knew everything about your situation. I knew better than anyone why you'd come to the Ark. That's why I stayed away.
Explain.
What on earth are you saying?
Yeah.
Because if you had asked me to destroy the Ark together, I would have agreed.
I thought that's what he was saying. I thought that's what he was saying.
I would have smashed the Ark with you and cheered for Eden.
How could he not?
The Ark matters. Like it or not, it is humanity's last refuge. It must be protected at all costs. That is why I went to Burningum. He has a sharp eye for people and good instincts. He's a talented man with no flaws, aside from his weight.
You trusted him to have a non-biased opinion. That's completely fair, and I certainly understand that.
I asked him to determine your true intentions.
Yeah.
If you were still the same as before, the Ark would help you. But if you were truly intent on destroying the Ark...
You told him to kill me?
yes.
I see.
You would do that to me?
The hero who is forced to cut down a fallen comrade. Talk about a cliché. On the other hand, the hero who sides with his fallen comrade and joins the Demon King's army.
Bruh.
That's also not terribly original.
Bruh. You trying to distract with comedy.
I'm glad you haven't changed.
Commander, I've changed a lot.
You have, but it seems like your core is still intact.
No. You're the same. I'm convinced of that. You put on that tough act all by yourself.
Yeah.
But in the end, you're guided by your heart, and you sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Stand with the Ark, Dorothy. Let's go kill that queen. Just thinking about that bitch keeps me awake at night.
Hey, let it fly, bro. Let it fly. I appreciate all talk like that. And especially now, I've been thinking about Only One and that moment. Like, I was panicking in that moment because, again, I didn't want anything to happen to only one of the four beasts. But now that the crisis has passed, oh, that's pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I actually just sat there listening to Only One's theme a couple times, and I actually looked at the comments. The comments were hilarious. They've already seen it. That was dangerous on me, admittedly. I should not look at any content related to the game because Only One could have died later. In fact, we're still not done, but I think she's good.
Yes. After sharpening your teeth on revenge for so long, it won't be easy. But Dorothy, the reason you never put your plans into action means you never truly intended to see them through.
Someone's calling you?
Excuse me for a moment.
That's more like the current you.
Yes, it's me. Yes. I'll return shortly.
Yeah.
I'm meeting an old acquaintance.
You're busy, got another meeting to attend to.
My condition has been stable, so I don't see why I need such frequent checkups.
It literally is the same thing. Huh.
Understood. I'll be there soon. Yes. See you later.
And his condition's been stable, so I think he is healed as much as he can be.
Your way of speaking has changed a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a deputy chief, after all. I have to act a little dignified.
You did more than that.
But I'm the same man I was before. My body may be broken down and aging, but my heart is unchanged. What about you? I have to go, but I'll be back. Listen to the guard and don't try to escape.
Or rather, don't escape. There will be no trying.
Commander, despite all that's happened,
It's good to see him.
I'm glad I could see you again.
Yeah. Yeah. I never thought this would happen. You've worried me so much, you understand?
See? I told you I tear up easily now that I'm getting older.
Hey, let it fly, bro. Like I said, let it fly.
Oh, try these. They're apparently mint chocolate seafood chips.
What? Mint chocolate, okay. Seafood, why?
Yuck. What unholy abomination is that?
I've actually had those, I think. But they look Dorothy's eating with them. Are they still in the prison?
Sounds like a gourmet old cuisine snack.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Are you talking about her chest? I mean,
But-
sure, she's flat.
What?
but I don't think it's that bad.
You know, this looks so, or at least looks somewhat official. But nah. Actually, if this is real life, that would draw the eye. Anywho, I just wanted to, and we're there too, it seems. What'd you say? Like a gourmet? Wait, I've never heard that word before. Actually, go back, log.
Sounds like a gourmet haute cuisine snack.
What? What the? Oh, yeah, I'm glad I replayed that.
Let Dorothy be the judge. She has discerning taste.
Oh, really? You have egg rolls?
I'm not eating that.
Yeah, but Neon. Wait, that's some fried chicken, some cookies, chocolate chip, and those, I guess, with different batter. Why does it look like your cup is shaking? Are you trembling? Huh. Nah, that's great. That's great. If this is the Calendars team from now, I mean, I'd be fine if Dorothy wants to stay with us or back to her old team. Either way, she has a home. There's some cupcakes, some jelly beans. What? Yo, this is just sweets and meat. Where are the vegetables? You need. That is a celebration. Fried ramen. I don't see. Is that just fried ramen? Salty, spicy, and just hits the spot.
It's good. I think it tanked because of its name. Change that, and it would be a hit.
Really? Also, they're defining our tastes. Our MC likes spicy food.
Why did you buy so many dumplings?
The shop's grill was fired up to the
Dumplings.
max. With firepower like that, it can't taste all that bad.
That's what it was. Dumplings.
Dorothy, want to give it a sniff? It's got this great smokiness.
Yo, she's gonna fight all y'all after this.
No, thank you.
Then what about this? It's called flour bread. There's red
Flour
bean paste
bread?
inside.
Why would a flour bread have red bean paste in it?
Beats me. Maybe because it's shaped like a flower?
Is it? Now that you mention it, there are a lot of different breads like that. Fish-shaped bread? Fish-shaped bread, that's illegal.
Oh, I read in a book that they used to put real fish in fish bread.
Even more illegal.
What kind of weird books are you even reading?
You know, it's funny. I love water in the ocean, but I do not like seafood for some odd reason.
By the way, Dorothy, why are you eating? We brought all of this for you.
I can only wonder.
You say that, but all of you seem to be doing the eating.
Yeah.
Because you're refusing everything even if we spoon feed you.
You haven't spoon-fed me anything yet.
Fine.
I was about to
Then
say.
open wide and say ah.
You know that's a challenge, right?
Ugh.
You walked right into that.
See? Even if we spoon feed you, you won't eat.
Then feed me instead.
She gonna do it?
There.
Oh!
Why did you stick your fingers in?
Oh no!
Since you are done eating, could you leave now?
We haven't even started? 30 minutes later?
That was delicious.
Well, they did eat!
Shall we get going then?
Yeah, let's grab some coffee on the way. I feel like I'm gonna burst.
They really just sat here and ate all this time while Dorothy was... Nah, see, this is the point. She's a pushover. And that part, yeah, that's similar to Noir. And Neptune, yep. This is the exact situation. Peanut wasn't like this. Now I think about it, yeah, Peanut was very calm. She was close to Red Hood, but she needs a balance. Like, somebody's got to be the straight man in this. Well, I guess it's you.
Are you really leaving?
Yeah, we're finished eating after all.
Did you not come because you had something to say?
The truth is, we are here because a niece wanted to see you in a prison uniform.
Wow.
Hey! You said you wanted to see it too.
That makes sense. She didn't lie.
But how are your clothes so clean after all this time in here? Do you sleep standing up?
I wouldn't be surprised. But that's great. Except that's gonna annoy the heck out of Dorothy. Why are there some cookies over there? The heck? Why are they under the plate? And you all are messy eaters. Well, Anise, I expect. Actually, Neon's kind of clean. Rappy, not so much. Well, I'm assuming Neon ate that too. Yeah, there are crumbs there, but especially Anise. And us. We can't forget us. Yeah, nah. We asking to get whooped.
All right. Please leave.
Do you have any letters you want delivered? People in prison tend to write a lot of letters to the outside.
All right. Rappy is an ex-convict, so she knows all about this stuff. If there's anything you don't know, ask her.
Yo, you're not supposed to... Oh, yeah. Fair is fair. But that was like a long time ago. She doesn't even look the same now.
I made a brief mistake during my turbulent youth.
It wasn't brief, or it wasn't a mistake. They need to get that.
Then if you and Dorothy ended up in the same squad, does that make it a criminal squad?
We already had one of those.
Isn't that the story with everyone in real kindness?
Yes.
Please get out.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Dorothy won't... She's not actually forcing them. She's just continuously asking them. Okay. To divert, do we only have how many scenes left? Oh, there's 3 more. Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna talk now. Oh, actually, let me do one thing. I've been curious about this. If I max out your rank...
From here on out, I shall keep watch over you.
Then what do you say?
This is a parasol which I am rather fond of. What do you think of it?
Okay.
Come and join me if you would. I was just about to pour myself some tea.
And the last one?
Today is truly a joyous day, for I can be with you.
Interesting. I haven't seen both of Dorothy's bonds. I haven't seen that side of you. I don't think you've called us your grace once. Or maybe you did once, but like it's very nah. Admittedly, part of me fully expected the moment we got this, I was like, and the dev said you need to see the chapters ahead of time. If it were me, because this is a pass, right? What they should have done is released Rappy's pass first. Well, but then again, if you saw the live stream, I guess you already knew that this was gonna happen. Still, if you hadn't, and you wanted to stay blind, I think they basically told on themselves for a little bit. But it kind of is also offset because, again, Arcana seemed to predict this. Again, I really would like to hear what you had to say before this is all over. But it finally happened. It finally happened. We got you. Well, you're in the healing phase now. And they did it in a good way. They showed us true villains. Liverin, Sixo, and then the one who shall not be named. They had all of them surrounding Dorothy, so you can see the difference. I do think one of the things she needs to do is apologize to Johan and Cecil, and perhaps even Noah when she wakes up. But she has a path forward. She didn't step over the line. She stood on it. She stood on it multiple times. But there is a truth. She would say a lot of stuff, but would never fully do a lot of stuff. Except again, the Red Hood one. I'm saying all this because, well, one, because I want to talk about it. I've been wanting to see, like, again, Dorothy's the reason I'm even here. Well, at least that was the start. I saw that event. I saw what happened with her and Oswald. And I was just, it blew me. It's like, she did so much. And I was right there with you. I was like, yeah, you got to get the arc. And then we found out everything else. And then it's like, it would just be unfair if you weren't allowed to go past that. Because it would, that happened specifically to help you. If you became a villain because of that, well, that would have been unfortunate. So, I'm curious to see where we go from here. But I was trying to say, the past being directly linked to this. Because from what it seems, now that Burningum is broken down, which by the way, also, great job Burningum. Now that he's broken down who you really are, you were probably pushed into this. You might have complained, but you still would have shown up. It's the same with Scarlet, thinking about it. Scarlet kept wanting to fight Dorothy, and she continued to oblige. Well, anywho. Let's go back. Main conference room. Oh, the Andersen theme.
All right, let's go over the situation.
The full conference?
The most pressing issue is the Ark's power source.
Okay.
It's only operating at 20% of its former output, and that number continues to decrease.
And unfortunately, we do not have the creator she worked on it. Naito would have been our best bet.
Second is the matter of Dorothy's sentencing.
Ooh, yes. Is Enoch gonna weigh in on that?
The incident was severe enough to cause casualties. On top of that, it really rattled the public. Speaking of, we've got an open deputy chief position now.
Yes.
Anyone have any candidates in mind?
Surely not me. Surely not. Wait, why am I even in this meeting?
I do. It's still a little early to say, though. Very well.
Burningum, everybody else in this room heard you speak regular.
And third, a gunfight in the middle of the city following the incident with Sixo. All sorts of rumors are spreading.
Yeah.
Public confidence has taken a serious hit.
That makes sense.
We need to gradually resolve this, but we're out of ideas at the moment.
How about a concert?
The Ark's power source is the most critical issue.
It is.
The Ark's infrastructure will gradually become paralyzed. No viable alternative has been identified as of yet.
We could get the one at the lift, actually. But that's kind of... That is literally putting the saddle before the horse. In order to get to the lift, we kind of need to beat the queen. So, which is the whole point we even need. Well, I mean, there's no structure on the surface, period, so... But still.
Can't we just go to the surface and bring back a truckload of supplies?
Suyin, you can tell you haven't been up to the surface. You know how difficult that would be?
Supplies near the Ark have been completely depleted. We'd need to venture much farther, and the risk and time required increase sharply the farther we go.
Also, I've been wondering, where are we on the Earth? Because, in fact, is that a map on the left? Yeah, look, over here. Wait, does that kind of look like Pangea? Well, not like Pangea, but like it looks like a lot of connected land masses. If that is a map. Point is, the Queen is at the lift. I thought Raptures took out all of humanity but the Ark. Aren't there other continents? There aren't more, like, it seemed like the Queen drew all her resources to fight Eden. But that should not be anywhere near all the resources. So I'm wondering if there's more to this. Well, yeah.
Also, it's not just a matter of supplies. Even if supplies come in, we lack the power to process them.
Le public sentiment, c'est much more sérieux.
You think? That makes sense. Of course you would say that.
Mysterious groups are forming in large numbers.
Oh, really?
We do not know when, or where, or what kind of problem will arise.
The conference chamber falls silent. Yeah, this is bad.
We would like to hear your thoughts.
Okay.
I believe you would have an appropriate solution.
An appropriate solution.
After all, you are the commander of the commando unit.
What does that have to do with public opinion? ... Everyone looks at me. I open my mouth to speak. I mean, yeah. I press on. The Ark's power source is effectively beyond saving, which means we have no choice but to abandon the Ark. The surface has more natural resources in abundance, such as sunlight and water. In contrast, the Ark consumes vast amounts of energy just to sustain light and water sources. Yes, our infrastructure will falter at first, but we can't just sit back and wait for death. Yes. With Dorothy leading the charge, huh? We legitimize everything Dorothy said. We announced that all this happened because the Queen descended to the surface. We attribute to the string of incidents that occurred in the Arch of the Queen. Central government kept all the secret to prepare for the Third Surface Reclamation War, but in the wake of Dorothy's revelation, decided to go public to prevent anything worse. Since we cannot let Dorothy's words turn into be a lie, we placed Dorothy at the vanguard. Additionally, I demand the restoration of her reputation and that of the entire Goddess Squad.
That last request seems rather personal.
Perhaps. I won't deny it.
Do you think Dorothy will go along with this?
Burningum can attest to that. Of course.
The Third Surface Reclamation War? Are you out of your mind?
Nah, dude. Like, first off, Enoch had apparently make Avenger-level threats now. In addition, I have a squad that can stop Avengers-level threats. I've been out there. You don't know, like, we're the strongest squad in the Ark, sure. But we got massive allies outside. The 4 beasts, possibly 2 queens, if only one does what I think should. Which I honestly, I'm gonna say I don't want only one to give up her other core. I don't. I want us to find another way to get Marion back up. But them, the old tails, I don't even know if you know who they are, Suyin, but they're strong as well. And last but certainly not least, the Goddess Squad. With Eden. Oh, and I don't actually know this, but some other resources. The surface is where we gotta go.
The Raptures are infinite. How long are we going to bang our heads against this wall?
They're not infinite.
The Raptures are no longer infinite.
Yeah.
What?
It's been confirmed. The Raptures are now finite in number. Enoch verified it.
What are you saying?
We can win.
Ugh.
To summarize, the Ark can no longer serve as humanity's home. The Queen has ascended. The Raptors are no longer infinite. What yeah, that's what I said. Dorothy actually just, again, helped them out. Eden's new technology, our equipment production output is sufficient. The Ark's strength is at its peak. And our comrades on the surface will be a great asset to us. The time for the third surface reclamation war is now. If we don't do this now, it will be impossible later.
I agree.
Okay.
We haven't even put this to a vote yet.
Aren't we doing that now?
I'm fully in agreement. We're talking about surface reclamation. Doesn't just the thought of it make your heart race?
I would think so.
This is the moment Elysian has been walking the tactical path toward.
Of course.
Onward, AZX! Onward, admire!
AZX! I ain't gonna... Well, they might be able to do something. Admire if there's water.
Onward, wings of victor!
Pipe down, Miss Tactical.
Whew. My apologies. I got a bit carried away there.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. If the heavy hitters show up, none of those teams are gonna do anything.
Will this be another large-scale surface deployment?
I don't think we should do that at first.
That remains to be seen, but it's unlikely.
Yeah.
In many ways, this may well be our last opportunity.
Exactly.
Right? Fine. I'll run a check on that function then.
Function?
It's been maintained pretty consistently, so there shouldn't be a problem.
You got it? Well, I'm not surprised you got a secret weapon.
Much appreciated.
Question mark?
What? You didn't know?
Didn't know what?
The Ark can rise to the surface.
Huh? No, I didn't know that. What?
It's not called the Ark for nothing. It can float. That's what it was designed and built for.
What the heck? Okay. It can rise to the surface?
Yes. How many times do I have to say it? It rises. It can go up.
You knew this the entire time. I can't believe it.
Enoch, if you would.
Yes. I will review the feasibility, timing, and probability of success for the third surface reclamation war.
How long will it take?
The report will be ready within 1 month.
1 month?
Good. I'll leave it to you.
I guess you do have a... Even for you. Huh.
All right. We need the 2 other deputy chiefs to agree on this.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no one else here but me.
A matter of this magnitude requires a unanimous decision. There's no need to worry. The commander-in-chief is still in the same state.
Why would you worry about that?
The remaining 2 have delegated full authority to me.
Wait. Wait, oh, there's 2 more? So there's 5?
I see they still have no interest in the Ark.
What the heck?
I'd like each of you to begin your research and preparations with the Third Surface Reclamation War's execution in mind.
Un moment.
What is it, Mustang?
You're announcing the Third Surface Reclamation War maintenant?
Yeah. It's got to come from him. He's going to suggest it. Because it would be good to lift the people's spirits.
Oh no, certainly not. Public morale is at its absolute lowest.
Yeah.
To declare war in the middle of this would be catastrophic.
That's fair.
I would not be surprised if une revolt occurs.
That's fair.
But we have no proper alternative. Our only choice is to push forward.
C'est moi! I have the ideal solution!
Honestly, if we should rely on one person when it comes to public opinion, it is him.
We hold a grand concert to celebrate the Third Surface Reclamation War!
And there it is. The reason I need to rush to get this story done. the connecting point.
Strip away the solemnity and march toward a better tomorrow for all of humanity. Et voila! That's how we present le festival. Moi, excels at this! The crème de la crème, in fact!
You do.
Mais, it will cost beaucoup de money. This won't end with just one concert, no! We open concert after concert! Encore, encore!
Well, what would be the reason?
We will captivate the souls of every Ark citizen! Absolument! Until so what makes people forget their pain and anxiety?
Very well. You'll have the central government's backing.
Okay.
I'll leave that part in your hands.
C'est bon! Therefore, Commandant.
Yes. Do not tell me to do something crazy, Mustang. I don't care. I don't care. I'm fighting you right here.
TT Star must be the premier act at the Third Surface Reclamation War Festival!
Wait, but you just said we can't renounce it. How is it gonna feel? Explain. Like, I expected that first part, but explain.
They must be all numéro un! Absolument!
Why do I feel like, even with everything that's happened, this is all according to your plan? No, it's not. He has explicitly told us he did not plan this stuff out. He just goes with it. Oh. The repair center. Repair center. Can we see hammering? After we dealt with, yeah. Liverin has no chance of apologizing to hammering. Good.
Oh.
Irie! You live.
Are you with us?
Ma'am.
Call me instructor.
Okay. So I didn't even need to go through all that. Top 5 did not plan on you dying. Okay, that makes things better. It does. It does.
Oh, instructor.
Like I said, I didn't want Irie to die.
I hear you looted the Forbidden Library during the blackout.
Though that would normally mean that you die.
And that you smuggled out a book about Dorothy.
But considering the circumstances...
Apparently you were attacked while making your escape? Is that correct?
Yes, that's about right.
Did Dolan miss his shot?
What are you being so brazen about? It's only thanks to Arcana that we found you so quickly.
She saved you. Got it.
Had we been any later, we might not have been able to save you.
But you did save me, didn't you?
Okay. All right. Good. Good. Now no one can play with her name anymore. No one can play with her name.
Oh, what became of Arcana?
Since Forbidden Library materials were leaked under her care, she will be punished accordingly.
Excuse me, what?
Are you serious? Oh, I guess she did kind of lead you in there. Heck nah. After everything that happened?
I'm the one who stole it. She's the victim here. Why would you punish the victim? What kind of abuse of power is this?
I haven't finished speaking. Theoretically speaking, Arcana should be punished. But this only occurred due to the unforeseen Arc blackout.
Yes.
Given the special circumstances, we've decided not to pursue the matter.
I see. And that is true. How did you find out, actually? Did she tell you?
All things considered, things did not turn out too badly.
Has the person who shot me been identified? What happened to them?
Oh, he's dead.
They were identified and killed.
Yep.
Goodness. It just goes to show that crime doesn't pay.
So please, do not do this again. I don't like that smile on your face when you're saying this.
Irie, the Forbidden Library's very existence is classified. You will be held accountable for leaking its contents without authorization.
I've got a question.
Honestly, all I would want from her, well, my ideal punishment, just strip her from her position. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that would be it. Then I want her to die.
You're not listening to a word I say. Fine. What is it?
What were Dorothy's true intentions?
To take revenge on the Ark. But she never actually acted on it.
What drove her to seek revenge?
Because the Ark used Dorothy and the Goddess Squad before discarding them.
You're telling her.
I see.
You seem pleased.
Yes. I'm with an inspection unit. Exposing the dirty secrets of others is the reason for my existence. And now, oh my,
See, nothing has changed. Nah, Ingrid, please, strip her from position. Please?
to think I've now exposed even the Ark's darkest secret. I love it.
You did no such thing!
I knew there was a reason I didn't quit this job. Go on, tell me how brilliant I am.
I'm done with you, Irie.
Yes, you are brilliant.
Woohoo!
Which is why you will be undergoing a memory wipe.
Ouch. I didn't expect that. All right.
Pardon?
Don't worry. Only the information pertaining to the Forbidden Library will be erased.
That's fair too.
But knowing you, you'll find your way back there someday.
Oh, that's no problem then.
This is not a punishment.
Any chance you could put it off for a while, though?
No!
I'd like to savor this feeling a little longer.
Fine. As you wish.
Ingrid, you're too soft!
By the way, where is Avastar? Why isn't she with you?
Oh, Avastar is currently the manager of those pop stars.
Where did Elysian go so wrong?
You're being too soft. Well, no, Avastar, she should be there. She should be there. There's only one more left. Yeah, when the light appears. And here.
So,
And now you're back here. Well, I will say, this attire fits the dance room better than your military attire. You feel like you're gonna dance now.
TT Star's comeback concert has been upgraded once again?
Yeah, it's almost like this whole thing happened just for that. No, it didn't. It didn't. Too much important stuff happened. I will not minimize it. But still, yes.
And it's the first step in preparation for the third surface reclamation war.
I think we're as ready as we can be, though. After that performance we had, I'm not gonna say I'm overconfident because I did that the first time and then we got beat by our own, got beat by a baby. But I'm confident with us teaming. Oh, I see a path forward. I'll say that. They'll keep Irie at home. Keep Irie at home.
Isn't it a bit much?
You think?
Tell me about it.
My thoughts exactly. We're not the only ones performing, right? Given the scale of things.
I'd imagine that all the big Tetra stars are gonna be there. Yeah, but it's... Oh, shoot.
Did you obtain the Nikke production technology?
I would imagine so. Yeah. Macilla's provided it? I guess that makes sense. I mean, we got better tech than they... Yeah.
Huh? Why Macilla's and not Elysian? Are you not afraid of our tactical ways?
You can't say that with Macilla's all over your stuff. And yeah.
I suppose that's true.
Tech is their thing.
If we've secured the technology, we should head to Eden quickly. It can't be helped. We're short on time, so let's get going.
You trying to get out of training? Yeah, you trying to get out of training.
Huh? Me?
You know you. Yes. I explained to everyone. Yes. Everyone saw you. Exactly. All these achievements occurred inside the Ark and were witnessed by numerous people. As a result, yeah, you've become one of the most famous. Exactly. You're a symbol. The fate of the entire Ark is at stake with the third surface reclamation war. And yeah, as a symbol of hope, you must stand behind it. As you have past experience as a pop star, it's a perfect opportunity. Yep. Again, it all went perfectly according to Mustang's design.
A symbol. Me?
Yes, you did phenomenally in that battle. I'd wager you're a source of hope for a lot of people in the Ark. The third surface reclamation war must not fail, and since you become a symbol of hope, you need to inspire that hope in others. Which means you gotta be able to sing. You need to show them who you are. Show them how radiant you are. Yeah.
Be humble, Anise.
Be humble?
Don't get all high and mighty just because you got a little famous.
Of course.
Well, you haven't even done anything.
Yeah, they're gonna keep you honest. No chance of that happening.
Wait, then are you going to Eden without me?
That's a good question. Okay.
You sure that's okay time-wise?
That's a good question. Doesn't only concern you, it's important for the counters. We finally get to see the fruits of our labor. Yeah, we got a lot that we gotta deal with. Going to Eden after the concert is the right call. Some of the Nikke production has already been sent ahead. Ah, okay, good. I was about to say, can't we at least send something over and tell them that we got the information so they're not spinning their wheels? Although I'm not gonna lie, Mira was not wrong though. The queen is now in the most weakest position. But we wouldn't attack now anyways. So yeah, with the 4 beasts there and only one there, they should be safe. But yeah, let's put on a show.
All right. I'll put on one hell of a show.
I believe it. You've improved so much.
You'll make sure our tickets are sorted, right?
Wait! No, again, we're not gonna have an Oswald situation. We get tickets automatically.
Be sure to give us good seats.
Yes!
Of course.
Okay, good. Frisia had her reasons, of course, but...
You'll have the best seats in the house, with the best view of my performance.
Yeah, we gotta be there. We need t-shirts. We need all that stuff. So, that does it. I almost feel like making that part of the event, but no. It is the end. I feel like...
I'm doing a show with Volume and Aria at the theater today.
Well,
Do you
yeah.
want to come watch?
I feel like that might happen. Irie aside, I'm glad you didn't send her to her death. But daggum, I just want her to be humble for a second. Is that too much to ask? I didn't mean to check. I couldn't see them giving you your squad if you would be the only one. It won't be a matter. It'll only be a matter of time before Irie shows up. They did get me though. I wonder how they were able to save her. Like she didn't even have any memory loss from that. Irie just woke up and acting like she is the one who spread the data around when she was allowed to. It was a calculation. I see why people were talking about how that might have been some of the best chapters. That's all that they said. Nothing else was spoiled for me. Although, I will say, when I posted this video, someone said they couldn't wait to see my reaction. Not that I didn't think or wasn't worried about it before. My reaction was very lukewarm considering it was tainted. And it still is. I can't trust Mirror. I I would risk bringing Liberalio back, of course. But them shoes gotta go. They got to go. I do not... Like, because here's what I see, right? Mira has gone fully in with the queen now. I feel like the only way we can stop or get rid of Mira is... where are you? You should be up at the top. Ah. I don't have it, but let's just... We a queen candidate.
Do you think everyone is doing well?
I feel like... Because I don't know how to... Like, I don't even know where Mira's source is. I feel like every person who's corrupted feels like Mira will be in charge of them. Either way, this isn't about Mira. This is about you. I was thinking a lot of stuff, but they nailed so much with you. And I'm wondering, I gotta get both of these probably. I gotta get both of these. I mean, this is a story fit and I will not have another story fit missing. On that note, now I feel sad. I don't wanna... Maybe I'll ask, do people want me to do this now? Well, we still got the event to do, so I'm gonna prioritize that at first. Actually, I wanna go there now. But for me, let me just say, that was peak. That was peak. On all sides. The arc is in the best position it can be now. Again, I'm assuming Mustang is Hansen. Maybe we'll find that out in this event. We got our allies set up. The only questionable thing is Hansel and Gretel. Especially since it's possible Mira could be involved with them as well. Anywho, with that being said, please, everyone, post your thoughts about Chapter 46 down in the comments below. I am going to go straight to this event so I can finally, I'm missing out on stuff. I need to fix that. Please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.